Hello, I'm Rachel Weiss with Triangle MLS, and I'm here with Stacy Anfinson. Hello, Stacy.
Hello, Rachel.
And we're going to talk about February and see how things went in the month of February.
We're inside this month. I'm trying to wear some spring colors to brighten up the mood because it's dreary and snowy and rainy out, but good news is it's spring and warmer weather's on the way.
Well, I hope so. I hope that's the truth. Okay, so let's talk about the number of listings that were available.
Now remember, we talk about listings at two different metrics. One is point in time when I search the system, usually on the 10th day of the month. Second is how many listings are added during the month.
Okay.
Point in time listings, which is the first one, was down 6%. Now remember, this time last year, and pretty much every month last year, they were down double-digit percentages.
Right.
This year, we're probably going to be down single-digit percentages, and we've been down single-digit percentages in January and February. The good news is inventory added during the month, both new and resale, increased 1%.
Oh.
But the better news was that resale inventory added during the month increased 3%. So inventory is being added to the system, still not at the rate needed to meet demand.
Right. Okay, so how about sales going under contract?
Well, that was really the only negative metric. It was down 4% for the month. But remember, pending sales are really reflective of what happened in the month prior, maybe 2 months prior.
Yes.
And what did we have in January?
Bad weather.
Yeah, bad weather. So people weren't out there looking at houses. And I think that's really the main reason why you saw pending sales down 4%.
Okay. How about the number of closed sales?
Number of closed sales, good. I mean, considering we're in February, first 2 months of the year to date, up 3%.
Okay.
Closed sales during February, up 2%.
Okay. And days on market?
Now, remember, with days on market, we have a little bit of a change. Actually, not a little bit of a change, a big change. January 1st, no new construction days on market listings are in the system. So, or the system's not counting days on market for new construction listings. So the average based on my calculations is 52 days. So it's going to be a little bit higher. This time last year, we're talking about days on market upper 30s, lower 40s. So you take those DOM as 0 out of the data set. They were in the data set last year. This year they're in it. So you're going to see days on market probably in the high 40s, low 50s this year. Okay,
that makes sense if you're not counting all those zeros. Okay, anything specific with resale?
Amazing. Still rock and roll regardless of the season. Resale markets are hot and getting hotter. 62% sold within 1 to 30 days.
Wow.
22% sold above final list price. That was the highest percentage on record since I've been keeping track of that. 68% had reported financial concessions. That's the new norm. Most of that stuff is what's uncovered during the due diligence period,
I suppose.
And then 12% had competing offers. So remember, this time last month, we begged and pleaded for y'all to fill in that form correctly.
Yes.
12% from my conversations with agents is on the low side. They seem to think it's about 40 or 50%. And if your house is priced below $300,000, it may be 100% of them have competing offers. So please make your best effort to get that field filled out, and hopefully we'll get that number more reflective of what's going on in the market.
That would be nice. Accurate data is always helpful.
Yep.
Okay, how about average price? Any change?
It was crazy. Crazy month percentage-wise. So overall average up 7%. We really haven't had that kind of a percentage increase. The big shocker was the resale market. That was up 10%.
Wow.
I'm not sure I can ever remember a month to prior month comparison where it was up double digits. So, but before we sound the pricing alarm on that, remember it is February. All it takes is a bunch of sales above the average, which apparently happened in February, to juice that number up to 10%. So if it's 10% for each month during this year, that'll be something that we're really going to watch. But I've got a feeling that's just going to be a 1 month anomaly. Okay.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate all of your insight. Please join us next month. We'll be talking about the first quarter, and go to the Triangle MLS website to see all of the market trends. Thank you.